Where's all my YouTubers at today? Come out wherever you are. Where's all my YouTubers? I need my buddies to play some Magic 8 Ball. There's Mel Mel. Hey, good to see you, Mel Mel. We're going to do some Magic 8 Ball, and we're going to play some trivia tonight. Waiting for all my peeps to get in the room. How's everything been going for Mel Mel today? I worked out in the garden this morning some. Got pretty hot out there. Had some maters to pick. By the weekend, I'll be picking green beans. Yes, you finally caught me live. It's Monday night. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Here's where you will find me. JSRFRTN Gaming Channel is in the house. Good to have you in there. Lord have mercy. Could you got any more letters in that name? I felt like I just recited the alphabet. Yeah, I know what that's about, Mel, being busy. Krista Scavetta is in the house. This old stoner is in the house. The Magic 8 Ball is in the house. And just for future reference, Krista, we don't do that hashtag foolishness here. So, you know, just so you know, I realize that's part of your name, but Lord have mercy, honey. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, I thought maybe you might be at work right now, Mel. Because I know you burn them midnight candles down there. Junkyard 420 is in the house. You can hardly hear me? Okay, that's what I needed was a sound check. I can do something about that, I do believe, here. How's that? Is that any better? As if that's not any better, I got some other buttons I can push too. Does it sound any better? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing. Testing 1 2, testing. It's better, yes. Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. Can you hear the music? Let me know if you can hear the music. Because I've been playing with these video, audio capture, you know, whatever things today with this OBS. You cannot hear the music. Daggone. See, if I get to hear the music, you don't get to hear the music. Huh. See, and I don't really know what to do to fix that, because last week I had it so that you heard the music, but I couldn't hear the music. Now this week I can hear it and you can't hear it, and I don't know exactly what buttons to push to get that to work so that you can hear it this week. Yeah, old Stoner says that he's had trouble getting it to work right for him too. And I don't know here on the fly. I go to audio and see, it wouldn't be that one. I'm trying to figure out which buttons that I would have to push here to get that to work so that you could hear it. I mean, I think I know a way that I could get it to work. Let me see here. If I do that, and I do this, and then I probably have to do this and then do this, and apply that and do that. And now let's see if we can hear the music at all? Let me know if you can hear the music. Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? I'm waiting for somebody to tell me if they can hear what's going on here, because I can't hear either one at this point. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Let me push another button here. There, that might work better. Now, can you hear me? We can hear no music. Well, now, we're on a little bit of a delay, so let's see if you can hear it now. Probably not going to be very loud. You can hear the music, okay? And you can hear me too? I'm going to have to keep working with it, I guess, to get it to work the way I want it to work. I know it'll work the way I want it to work. I just don't know what buttons I got to push in order to get that to happen. It's a never-ending process trying to figure out how to get all this stuff to work in conjunction with each other. Is the volume okay on it too? Do I have the volume all right? Music just a little under volume. I've got the music cranked as high as it'll go right now with the way I'm playing it. Okay. Matt says the volume's okay, so we'll just go with what we got then. Alright, well, at least you can hear it. Now, let me catch up to who all come in here while I was playing with the audio. Matt, Awesome Wood Things is in the house. This old stoner's in the house. Double Dog Leather is in the house. Cool. Sorry for the confusion there with the audio, because I thought maybe you could hear the music the way I had it set up, but, well, this is how we learn. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, I ain't got 'em. We got the Magic 8 Ball in the house, though. Anybody got any questions for Magic 8 Ball this week? You know, Magic 8 Ball knows all. Farm All Fanatics in the house. Good to have you in there. Cool beans. Got a lot of good folks in the house tonight. Y'all welcome, you know, to make friends, support each other. Up and down the line. While I'm thinking about it, and just in case there's anybody in here that don't know, Green Bay Wacky and Fireman CV are doing a show every Friday. They don't have a set time for it, but it's on Fridays. If you subscribe over there to Green Bay Wackies and ring that bell, you'll get a notification when they do it. And you can always play it back if you miss it. But they're doing a show about the improvement, I guess would be the best word to say it, improvement on your channels, how to do your banners better and how to do your thumbnails and fix your channel up so that it looks a little bit more professional. So you might want to be taking that in. They've done 2 shows so far. And they will critique your channel as well and give you some advice on how to fix your channel up. They critique their own channels too, so they don't leave themselves out of this. You know, we all have room for improvement. Matt wants to know, where should he eat in Chicago? Where should he eat in Chicago? Well, now see, that's not a yes or no question, Matt. It's open to everybody in the room, so if there's anybody in here that knows anything about where to eat in Chicago, you might tell him. I've not been to Chicago myself, even as close as I live to it. I've never been there. I'm probably about maybe 6 hours away from Chicago. Rockstar 8970 Abel is in the house. Good to have you in there. JD Knight 7 just strolled in. Good to have you in the house. Old Stoner says it sounds like a 20 questions topic. I hear they have good pizza up there, but there's good pizza at a lot of places, so I don't know. I would think probably the person you need to ask Matt would be Jim Brashears, because he lives up that direction. He could probably tell you. I doubt that Magic 8 Ball will have any kind of a decent answer for you on that, because it's usually yes or no type answers that Magic 8 Ball gives, but it says here, concentrate and ask again, see, because he don't have no answer for you. There's a place called Portillo's in Chicago, which has the best beef sandwiches. So there you go. Might write that one down, Matt. Angela Vanoy is in the house. Good to have you in there. Matt wanted to know if you know of any good places to eat in Chicago. This old stoner says Portillo's has some great reviews. And we're asking Magic 8 Ball questions. So if you got any questions for Magic 8 Ball, we'll ask them. I worked out in the garden this morning. I was telling Mel before y'all come in that I'd worked out in the garden, got some ripe tomatoes out of the garden this morning. By the weekend, I'll be getting green beans out of the garden. Magic 8 Ball. Will Trump be reelected? Well, it's probably going to tell me it's too soon to say, because it is a little soon to say, but we'll see what Magic 8 Ball has to say about it. Magic 8 Ball says, better not tell you now. So yes, I told you that it would be a little soon for Magic 8 Ball. Well, thank you, Junkyard 420. It's still looking pretty good. The squirrels got my cauliflower, which I kind of expected that would happen, doggone squirrels. They left the green beans and tomatoes alone, but they got the cauliflower. And my green peppers, well, I lost one, and the other one ain't looking too good, so. But man, I tell you what, I'm going to have gourds. Gourds are coming on fantastic. I got mines all over the place out there now. I'm going to have gooseberries this fall. Well, thanks for dropping in, Mel. Good to have you in here. Enjoyed having you. Who else has a garden out there? Anybody else doing any gardening this year? That last batch of green beans I planted didn't turn out for anything. I'm pretty sure that the seeds were probably old from the place I got them from. I'll not make that mistake again. But I've still got a pretty good stand, because that first batch I put in was good, real good seed. Got some weed growing. I've got a lot of weeds growing. They're not the fun kind either. JD Knight's going to help Mom plant the garden. Well, you better be getting it in. It's a little late on the garden. At least here in Indiana, it would be late. I got mine in the 1st of May. 2 months ago. I can't do good with house plants at all here. This house doesn't have a whole lot of light coming into it. If it had more light coming into it, I could probably do okay with houseplants, but the only place I can grow stuff is outside, and that's if I can get the squirrels to leave it alone. I'm at war with the squirrels. Well, let's see, you got to start planning your garden. You start planning it in March. And then by May, you're ready. And as soon as the frost is cleared, there's not going to be any more frost on the ground, you get that garden in. Get out there and get at it. I'm always chomping at the bit by the 1st of March to get to work in the garden. So I'm waiting for the frost to clear. Get it in the ground, get a good stand of crops going. I like for them to get a really good start before it dries, because you get a wet spring, it's hard to get it in the ground, And then it dries off in the summer so bad that it wants to dry everything up, so you got to go to water and everything. And if you get it in too late, it's tough with running around trying to water it and get it going, because the water will just steam it if it doesn't have a good start. You're steaming your vegetables right in the ground. I've got some trivia questions I can ask you if you want me to ask you some trivia questions. Don't sound like we got a lot of questions for Magic 8 Ball tonight. Glock 17's in the house. Good to see you in there. I thought you said you was going to change your channel name. When's that going to happen? I've been watching for the name change and haven't seen you do it yet, since you haven't done it. Would be a good reason for me not to see it, wouldn't it? Hey, there's Al. Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop's in the house. He's running late today. Yeah, well, I can relate to that. Up until having to start this show, I'd been running late all day, too. I've been trying to work on my channel and my thumbnails, and I still haven't figured out how to do those end card annotations or whatever they call it. Lord have mercy, all this technical stuff's about to drive me crazy. I've got a bunch of other stuff stacked up that I'm supposed to be learning about how to get all this stuff to go, and I haven't got the audio figured out here on the OBS yet. Oh, I'll die before I learn all this stuff. It's a never-ending battle. I learn one thing and 3 or 4 more new things come up. All the king's horses and all the king's men can't teach me how to operate all this stuff. I am happy with the new computer, though. My custom-built computer. I tell you what, it's up before I am in the morning. Fixes me breakfast. You know, I haven't been able to catch up with him this week at all, this old stunner. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if he did Funny Friday or not. I haven't even been over to his channel. Isn't that sad? But with summer, everything is just wild. Oh, let's see. Matt says he's got to jump off. He's going to Portillo's. Well, have fun and send me something. Bring me back something pretty. Well, it's good to have you in there, Matt. You want me to ask y'all some trivia questions? You liked trivia last week? I got a stack of cards here. I can ask you some trivia questions. And you know, they make this stuff in this little teeny tiny print, because they don't want us old people to read it. Matt, Al said he missed you today, but his aim's getting better. I don't have Star Trek trivia. I've just got regular trivia. You'd win it hands down if I was asking Star Trek questions. Well, unless Wacky's here, because Wacky's a Star Trek guy too. Oh, let's see. This old stunner wants to know if his new endeavor is going to be fruitful. Magic 8 Ball, Magic 8 Ball. This old stoner wants to know, will his new endeavor be fruitful? Will his new endeavor be fruitful? Magic 8 Ball, Magic 8 Ball. And the Magic 8 Ball says, my reply is no. There you have it, old stoner. It says its reply is no. Al says he's out. You're out of what? Out of time? Out of gas? Out of your mind? I'd go along with that. Al's out of his mind. Or you're out on the regular trivia. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Yep, it is what it is. I'll tell you what that Magic 8 Ball says now. Now, you go ahead with it. You know, beware, beware. All of the above. Yeah, I hear you, Al. Well, I'll ask some of these. Do we have anybody in here from Canada? I'll give you a second because I know there's a delay on YouTube. Have any Canadians in the house? Natasha Flowers dropped in. Hey, Natasha, we're about to play a little trivia. I was asking if we got anybody in the house that's from Canada. And we got Magic 8 Ball here. If you got any questions for the Magic 8 Ball, we'll ask them. See what it's got to say. Well, nobody's jumping up that they're from Canada, so you probably wouldn't know the answer to this first one. This first one says, which Canadian province was officially established in 1999 after being part of the Northwest Territories? Natasha's from the UK, so she probably wouldn't know that Canadian question. Okay, Junkyard 420, you go have good dinner. Think about me while you're eating it. I ain't had dinner yet. The answer to the question is none of it. And that's not none of it. It's none of it. That's the name of the province. N-U-N-A-V-U-T. See, I never got that one. That one's a little tough there. Let's see, what's this next one about? Oh, okay, here's a good one. This is a good one. Some of you might know this one. The funny phrase that results when you mishear song lyrics and sing what you think are the right lyrics is called what? What do you call that? I'll read it again. The funny phrase that results when you mishear song lyrics and sing what you think are the right lyrics is called what? Drunk? Oh, my world at OKC jumped in on that. Oh, good to hear you in the house. Lord have mercy. I love the answers you guys come up with. Oh, mercy. Now, I would not have known the answer to this. The answer is Mondegreen. Mondegreen. It's M-O-N-D-E-G-R-E-E-N. I've never heard that before. Coined by a writer who misheard the phrase, laid him on the green. Yep, Natasha laid it out there after I said it. Of course, there is a delay, but Mondegreen. Yep. In October of 1979, who was the first pope to visit the White House? 1979, who was the first pope to visit the White House? (1979), who was the first pope to visit the White House? Well, you're getting kind of close there, Al. There's a little more to it than all that. That name covers a lot of territory there. And you're kind of close there, OKC. And you're close, Natasha. It was Pope John Paul II. There you go. Al got it. Yeah. Pope John Paul II. He visited Jimmy Carter. Yep. Okay, do we have any Harry Potter fans in the house? Got a Potter question. Which play explores the lives of Harry Potter and his family 19 years after the end of Deathly Hallows? Which play explores the lives of Harry Potter and his family 19 years after the end of Deathly Hallows? Any Potter fans? Everybody digging furiously trying to come up with an answer? A Wizard the Later Years. Nope, that's not it. It is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's based on a story co-written by J.K. Rowling. See, now I wouldn't have got that either, and I'm a Potter fan, but that one would have escaped me. Okay, here, this is a good one for critter people. You're a wizard, Harry. Fantastic Beasts. Cursed Child. Yeah, Natasha did get it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This one is for critter people. Which tiny spotted critter can fly 37 miles an hour at altitudes of 3,600 feet when it's not busy defending gardens from pests? Which tiny spotted critter can fly 37 miles per hour at altitudes of 3,600 feet when it's not busy defending gardens from pests? You're close, Natasha. Yeah, My World in OKC got it. It's a ladybug. Tiny spotted critter. I didn't realize they could fly that high or that fast, but hey, it is what it is. What two members of the 2012 Fierce 5 women's Olympic gymnastics team returned to compete in Rio in 2016? Got any Olympic fans out there? Natasha says they call them ladybirds over there. Okay. I did not know that, so I've learned a couple new things. Got any Olympic followers out there? What two members of the 2012 Fierce 5 women's Olympic gymnastics team returned to compete in Rio in 2016? Hey, Casey Detox Davis in the house. Good to have you in there. We're playing a little trivia. Some of these questions are pretty tough. Natasha says she doesn't know this one. Nobody's jumping in on it. The names are Gabby Douglas and Allie Raisman. Gabby Douglas and Allie Raisman. R-A-I-S-M-A-N. I wouldn't have known that, but then I don't follow the Olympics. My Olympic event is getting out of bed of a morning. Which U.S. city is the setting for a bachelor billionaire and his bedroom annex in the novel 50 Shades of Grey? Got any 50 Shades of Grey fans out there? You can't be any worse than the rest of us. Lord. Yes, Natasha got that one. It was Seattle. And it's called 50 Shades of Grey because they often experience 50 shades of gray skies. Seattle. Yeah, you spelled it right. Which Las Vegas casino shares its name with a Lake Como Italian village? No, I wouldn't have known that one either. Which Las Vegas casino shares its name with a Lake Como Italian village? Natasha says she didn't know that one. I'm not even sure of the pronunciation on this. No, that's not it, Al. Yep, KC Detox Diva got it. I'm going to say BellagIO. See, I wouldn't have known that one. I never heard of that one. And I've been to Vegas. That must be a new one. It's been a long time since I've been to Vegas. But I never saw that. Who released an album in 2009 titled Alma Mater? in which he sings songs and recites prayers to the Virgin Mary? Glad to have you back, Double Dog Leather. Okay, Bellagio. Okay. That's how you answered that last one. Okay, this one says, who released an album in 2009 titled Alma Mater, in which he sings songs and recites prayers to the Virgin Mary? Nope. That's not it, Al. Well, Casey, it's not one I visited when I was there then. And I went to several there on the Strip when I was there. Okay, I'll ask it one more time. Who released an album in 2009 titled Alma Mater, in which he sings songs and recites prayers to the Virgin Mary? Nobody? This would have been a tough one. But the name of it is Pope Benedict I think it's 16th, XVI, I think that's 16. The proceeds go to a musical education fund for underprivileged children. No, it wasn't Jay-Z. Oh, mercy. Good guess, though. In Greek mythology, who's the goddess of wisdom? In Greek mythology, who is the goddess of wisdom? No, it's not Kilroy. In Greek mythology, who is the goddess of wisdom? Yep, Natasha got it. Athena. Okay, the next one is, which rarely pure element is created by cooking the mineral known as cinnabar? Which rarely pure element is created by cooking the mineral known as cinnabar? Hey, Carolyn, 12B Free. Glad to have you in there. We're playing a little trivia. Nope, it's not silver, Al. It's mercury. It is mercury. It says the highly toxic and useful chemical element is captured as a vapor. And the question again was, which rarely pure element is created by cooking the mineral known as cinnabar? It's mercury. The highly toxic and useful chemical element is captured as a vapor. Well, mercury's silver color, but it's not silver. Okay, which of the following is not a team mascot in the National Football League? A falcon, an eagle, a cardinal, or a blue jay? Which of the following is not a team mascot in the National Football League? A falcon, an eagle, a cardinal, or a blue jay? Now, y'all ought to get this one. I mean, even if you're not a football fan, you should know that. Carolyn got it. It's a blue jay. The Toronto Blue Jays are a baseball team. The third one. No, it's the Blue Jays. H-Top's in the house. Good to have H-Top in there. We're playing a little trivia. We got the Magic 8 Ball over here. If you got any questions for Magic 8 Ball. They're not asking Magic 8 Ball a lot of questions tonight. Well, I'm not a football fan, but I knew there wasn't no Blue Jay team. Okay, let's see here. Here's another Canada question. Which Canadian city hosts the Carabana Festival, a Caribbean island celebration that boasts the longest one-day parade in North America? Which Canadian city hosts the Carabana Festival, a Caribbean island celebration that boasts the longest one-day parade in North America? Yep, you got it, Al. Toronto, which is in Ontario. So KC Detox Divas sort of got it, but they asked for the city, Toronto. And it says here it has more than 10,000 costumed marchers in that parade. Which Hitchcock film was the first American movie to show a toilet on the big screen and allow the audience to hear it flush? Which Hitchcock film was the first American movie to show a toilet on the big screen and allow the audience to hear it flush? Nope, it wasn't The Birds. When you think Hitchcock films, what comes to mind? It's probably the most popular one he put out. Nobody? Psycho. Psycho. Crazy, right? What was the last of the primary or secondary colors to be named? What was the last of the primary or secondary colors to be named? Nope, it wasn't yellow and it wasn't green. It was blue. Ancient people didn't have a word for it. Nope, not purple. It was blue. Which author penned books about life on the Mississippi from his house in Connecticut, far from Missouri? Which author penned books about life on the Mississippi from his house in Connecticut, far from the Missouri? Nana's Cooking Crafter Corner is in the house. Good to have you in there. Yep, Mark Twain, Carolyn 12B Free is in there with the right answer. Cool. Yep, it was Mark Twain. It says here, he wrote about Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer there. He lived in Connecticut. What is the name of the first active communication satellite that made transatlantic chit-chat possible? Al should get this one. What is the name of the first active communication satellite that made transatlantic chit-chat possible? Nope, it wasn't Sputnik. Bergie Love's in the house. Good to have you in there. Telstar 1. Its launch in 1962 marked the dawn of a new era in communications technology. What is the name of the peasant stew that Julia Child cooked on the first episode of her PBS TV show, The French Chef, in 1963? And it's a popular stew. Okay, very popular. Everybody should know the name of it. Even if you left Julia Child all the way out of it, you should know the name of it. What is the name of the peasant stew that Julia Child cooked on the first episode of her PBS TV show, The French Chef, in 1963? If you think of French stew, French, not chicken stew, not lamb, mutton stew, French stew. Yeah, you might, Detox Diva, you might want to reload. Nope, not frog stew. Beef bourguignon. Beef bourguignon. Oh, yeah. Now that I tell you, you know the answer, right? Yeah, it makes sense now. Beef bourguignon. Bourguignon is French. Yeah. Which European language is the official language of Senegal? Now, after that last question, you should know the answer to this, okay? That's as best a clue as I can give you. Which European language is the official language of Senegal? Nope, it's not Dutch. There you go, Natasha got it. French. I kind of gave it away, didn't I? What is the longest running TV series on Nickelodeon, surpassing the 13-year run of Rugrats? With a record 17 years, it ended in 2016. Was the longest running TV series on Nickelodeon, surpassing the 13-year run of Rugrats, with a record of 17 years in 2016. Nope, it's a child's program. Very well-known child's program. Nope. Okay, would it help if I said that it had something to do with sea critters? I gave you the clue. It has something to do with sea critters. When I tell you the answer, you're going to kick yourself. Yeah, Al got it. SpongeBob. Detox Diva come in second. SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants. The Great Migration of 6 million African Americans from the South to the North and West began during which war? The Great Migration of 6 million African Americans from the South to the North and West began during which war? Nope, not the Civil War. Nope, not World War II. Any more guesses? World War I. The rise in industrialization created jobs. World War I. The rise in industrialization created jobs. Which African American author had 4 of her novels chosen for Oprah's book club, more than any other writer? Which African American author had 4 of her novels chosen for Oprah's book club, more than any other author? You don't have to give me the names of the books, but I need the name of the author. Yeah, Natasha, it's easy when I give you the answer, isn't it? Nope, it wasn't Alice Walker. If I give you the names of the books, would it help you? Okay. The names of the books were The Bluest Eye, Paradise, Song of Solomon, and Sula. They're saying no, it won't help. The name of the author is Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison. What are you eating when biting into a capsicum pepper? I guess that's all one word there. A capsicum pepper, apple, or eggplant. What are you eating when biting into a capsicum pepper, apple, or eggplant? Now what they're looking for is, it's a pepper. Those are names of peppers. A capsicum pepper, apple pepper, or eggplant pepper. I've never heard of an eggplant pepper. So, I have heard of apple peppers though. That's kind of an odd question. Okay, the next one is, recognized as one of the greatest hockey players in history, which athlete is known as Mr. Hockey? Do we have any hockey enthusiasts out there? Recognized as one of the greatest hockey players in history, which athlete is known as Mr. Hockey? Don't know a thing about hockey, okay. Any guesses? Gordie Howe. Now, I don't know anything about hockey, but I have heard of Gordie Howe. Alright, let's try another one here. The first ancient Olympic Games to be documented were held in which country in 776 BCE? Hey, ZZ78, good to have you in there. We're playing a little trivia. Yep, it was Greece. Nana got it. Greece. It says they were held in Olympia every 4 years for 12 centuries. Yep. In the film Superbad, McLovin produces a fake driver's license from which state in an attempt to buy booze? In the film Superbad, McLevin produces a fake driver's license from which state in an attempt to buy booze? Nope. Not Illinois. If I said that it was the furthest state to the west, what would you say? Not Ohio. Not Arkansas. If I said the furthest state to the west. Nobody? About Hawaii. A promotional DVD of the film contained a repo of the famous phony ID. Hawaii. I ain't going on no trips with you guys. When I say furthest state to the west, you coming up with West Virginia and Louisiana. Oh my goodness. Okay. Who replaced John Boehner as Speaker of the House? Now, y'all ought to get this. Come on. Who replaced John Boehner as Speaker of the House? ZZ78, I love to ask people, what does IDK mean? And they come back with, I don't know. And I said, that's just it. Nobody knows. You don't know who John Boehner is. He was the Speaker of the House. Who replaced him? Okay, you don't know then. It is Paul Ryan. Anybody heard of Paul Ryan? He's the Speaker of the House. What's the English translation for the Latin phrase carpe diem? What is the English translation for the Latin phrase carpe diem? Yeah, ZZ comes up with it after I've told him. What? Let me read it again here. What is the English translation for the Latin phrase carpe diem? Not carpet. Carpe diem. C-A-R-P-E-D-I-E-M. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Nana says, hang on, I'll look it up. Seize the day. Carpe diem. Where in the human body would one find the bones normally known as the hammer and anvil? Must be getting to some easier ones here because even I know the answers to these. Yep, Al got it. It's the ear. Those are the two smallest bones in the body. Hammer and anvil are in the ear. They're the two smallest bones of the body. Yep, I can ask the Magic 8 Ball something if you want me to. Sure. Oh, you want me to ask these questions of the Magic 8 Ball? It wouldn't work, Carolyn, because it only gives like yes or no answers. Which U.S. women's soccer player scored the game-winning goal in penalty kicks in the 1999 World Cup finale? Anybody know anything about sports here? Women's sports? Which U.S. women's soccer player scored the game-winning goal in penalty kicks in the 1999 World Cup finale? While you're mulling that over, I will ask Carolyn's question of the Magic 8 Ball. Carolyn would like to know, Magic 8 Ball, if she is going to move to Florida. Carolyn, 1 to be free, wants to know, will she be moving to Florida? Magic 8 Ball, Magic 8 Ball. You know all, you tell all. Magic 8 Ball says, my reply is no. So there you have it, Carolyn. You will not be moving to Florida, according to the Magic 8 Ball. Okay, we didn't have any answer to that question. The question again was, which U.S. women's soccer player scored the game-winning goal in penalty kicks in the 1999 World Cup finale? Brenda Chastain. Brenda Chastain. Which single U.S. state grows coffee commercially? Which single U.S. state grows coffee commercially? I take it Carolyn didn't like the answer. That's the thing about asking Magic 8 Ball. Nope, it's not Michigan, it's not Florida. Yep, it's another state question. Which single U.S. state grows coffee commercially? Nope. Hawaii! Nana got it. Hawaii grows coffee. Fans of which long-running reality TV show voted Boston Rob Moreno its all-time greatest contestant? Fans of which long-running reality TV show voted Boston Rob Moreno as all-time greatest contestant? Got any reality show fans out there? I would say it's probably the best known reality show out there. Nope. Nope, it's not Big Brother. It's not American Idol. It's Survivor. Russell Hans came in second in the CBS poll. Survivor. When President Nixon resigned in 1974, he was replaced by whom? When President Nixon resigned in 1974, he was replaced by whom? Any guesses? Nope. Yes, Nana got it. Nana's Cooking Craft Corner got it. It was Gerald Ford. He was the vice president at the time. In what novel does the character Amy Doon disappear on her wedding anniversary? Anybody know anything about books? In what novel does the character Amy Doon disappear on her wedding anniversary? Neighbor's making noise. Any guesses? Okay, you want me to read it again? In what novel does the character Amy Doone disappear on her wedding anniversary? Nope. It's not Runaway Bride. That'd be running away on your wedding day, wouldn't it? This is running away on your anniversary. Gone Girl is the name of it. Gone Girl. What is the popular term? Lord have mercy, I can't even pronounce this. Good golly. I'm going to attempt it. What is the popular term for the sphenopalatine ganglion allergia head pain caused by ingesting cold food or drinks too quickly? You know that head pain you get when you're like eating ice cream and stuff? What do you call that? It's a popular term. Yes, brain freeze. Natasha got it. Otherwise known as an ice cream headache. Cool. Lord, no. Pronounced all that big gobbledygook for nothing. Okay. Sriracha hot sauce features which animal in its logo? The Chinese zodiac sign of its creator, David Tron. Nope, it's not the bull. Sriracha hot sauce features which animal in its logo? The Chinese zodiac sign of its creator, David Tron. Let's see, I'll give you a clue. What wakes you up in the morning? There you go, Natasha got it. The rooster. Rooster. Want me to do 6 more? I'll do 1 more set of them. Lord, why do they give me these words I can't pronounce? Biwa, Inawashiro, and Kasumagara are lakes in what country? Lord, if you get that, you're all better than me. Lord have mercy. Biwa, Inawashiro, and Kasumagara are lakes in what country? Not Africa, no. Not Germany. Anybody else want to guess? Because I would have never got this one. Wow. Can't even pronounce the names of them. Not Spain. It's Japan. Lord have mercy. Which 1960 Western and its 2016 remake share a title with the nickname given to the 1996 Olympics U.S. women's gymnastic team? Which 1960 Western and its 2016 remake share a title with the nickname given to the 1996 Olympics U.S. women's gymnastic team? Which 1960s Western and its 2016 remake share a title with the nickname given to the 1996 Olympics U.S. women's gymnastic team? It's not Gunsmoke. Has something to do with a number. Will that help you? It has something to do with a number. One. Not Bonanza. Magnificent Seven. Magnificent Seven. Okay, in Greek mythology, the Minotaur is a monster with the head of a bull and the body of which animal? In Greek mythology, the Minotaur is a monster with the head of a bull and the body of which animal? Nope. It's not a horse, it's not a goat. Anybody else? Yep. Going live with Greg got it. Man, human. Says, picture a bull-headed dude on steroids. According to the best-selling picture book by Adam Rubin and Daniel Salamiri, which food do dragons love? According to the best-selling picture book by Adam Rubin and Daniel Salamiri, which food do dragons love? Nope, not marshmallows. but I like where you're going with that. Fire-breathing dragons and marshmallows, cool. Not popcorn, nope. Not green eggs and ham, nope. The answer is... Nope. Nobody's got it yet. The answer is tacos. Their 2012 book is titled Dragons Love Tacos. Apples and strawberries belong to the same plant family as roses. True or false? Apples and strawberries belong to the same plant family as roses. True or false? You run a 50-50% chance on this one. Apples and strawberries belong to the same plant family as roses. True or false? Actually, it's true. They are all from the Rosaceae family. Okay, one more question. What is the oldest stick and ball sport on record and is played in over 400, or I'm sorry, try that again. What is the oldest stick and ball sport on record and is played in over 100 countries? It's not baseball. What is the oldest stick and ball sport on record and is played in over 100 countries? Not cricket. Nope, it's not golf. Actually, the answer is field hockey. Natasha got hockey, that's close. Okay, field hockey to be more precise. The oldest stick and ball sport on record, played in over 100 countries, is field hockey. So how about them apples? Oh, mercy. Anybody else got any more questions for Magic 8 Ball? We can ask Magic 8 Ball some questions if you got any more questions for him. I put out a video today on the Animal Spirit Tarot deck or Oracle deck. So if you're interested in seeing what this tarot deck or Oracle deck is all about, you can check out the video that I put out reviewing that today. And the other day I put out a video about this cup that I made for pencils that I made out of sawdust. So if you want to see how I did that, you can watch that video back. That's all sawdust there. It's on a Pringles can. This is off of Shelley Cole's recipe for the Flexi Glue sawdust. Okay, Nana wants to know, am I going to be rich? Well, now, see, now that's a broad question. That's a really broad question because rich can mean a lot of different things. It doesn't have to be monetary. Rich in a lot of other ways. Nana wants to know, will she be rich, Magic 8 Ball? Will Nana be rich? And the Magic 8 Ball says, most likely. Most likely, Nana. And Going Live with Greg wants to know, will his music career take off? Will Greg's music career take off? Magic 8 Ball, tell me true. Magic 8 Ball knows all. And Magic 8 Ball says, it is certain. There you go. There you go, Greg. It says it is certain. Scott didn't show up tonight. Magic 8 Ball doesn't like Scott. Scott asking questions and it lies to him every time. It just doesn't like him. No, that's what it said. I read you exactly what it said. You're quoting your day job? I think you mean you're quitting your day job. Sometimes that's what you have to do in order to give yourself a kick in the pants. I've done that a time or two. There's been some jobs that I've walked out on back in my day. And I tell you, it gives you such satisfaction. I mean, there's an adrenaline thing in you that's saying, Lord, what am I supposed to do for money now? But there are times when you just have to say, hey, I'm not taking this anymore. You can't treat me like this anymore. I've had enough of this. I'm better than this job and I can do better. And sometimes you just have to tell him. I told my boss what she could do with her key. I hope she had fun. Kept her amused for a while. Got another question? Okay. Should I get another dog? Nana wants to know if she should get another dog. Magic 8 Ball. Nana wants to know, should she get another dog? Magic 8 Ball, Magic 8 Ball. Nana wants to know, should she get another dog? Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. And the Magic 8 Ball says, yes. There you go, Nana. Magic 8 Ball said yes. Didn't stutter about it either. He just put it right out there. That was the answer you was looking for. Good. We have a lot of fun with Magic 8 Ball. Well, I'll tell you what, we've been going here for about an hour and 13, 15 minutes, something like that. So be sure and check out all the URLs I got in the description of the video for you there. Oh, Greg says he released his first music video yesterday. Cool. Very cool. And now, is that up on your channel, Greg? Can everybody take a look at that? I'll wait for you to answer. Everybody be sure and check out all the URLs I've got in the description of my videos there, and shows you all my social media and my Etsy store, and has all my links to every place that you can find me. Cool. He says it's on his page, so we can go take a look at it. Leave comments there for Greg too when you take a look at it. Well, thank you, Natasha. I appreciate that. I'm live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So, you know, however that relates, we've been going here for about an hour and 15 minutes. So, you know, back your clock up about an hour and 15 minutes, and that's what time I come on Monday nights. So, be happy to have you in here with us. We have fun with the cards you never know. I've got the office pile of these cards you ever seen in your life with all these questions and stuff on them. I'll be asking them for years. Be sure and hit that like button if you enjoyed it. And be sure you check out Technetic Beats. His music is free for people to use on your live streams. Okay, it's 2:15 a.m. there. You're a night owl. Good to see you in there, Natasha. And I'll plug Green Bay Wacky again. Be sure you get over to Green Bay Wacky's channel, because they do that Friday stream there with teaching you how to improve your channels. And that is worth the price of admission, I'll tell you what. And they don't charge nothing for it, but they tell you a lot of cool stuff that you can do with your channels, teach you about all this technology. And he does a prayer stream on Thursday evenings as well, so, you know, anybody in need of prayer, be sure you get over there. Cab 7 is another good one that you could subscribe to. He didn't make it in here this evening, but Cab 7 is a nice uplifting channel there. You know, he'll always offer you a hand up if you need it. And if you're into crafts and making stuff, go over to Simply Wooden Creations. I'm on their panel every Saturday evening with Russ and the gang, and we talk about all kinds of stuff over there. You never know what we're going to talk about from one week to the next. A couple weeks ago we talked about glue, and this past week we talked about power tools, and sometimes we have somebody on there making stuff, and you just never know what's going to happen. So that's on Saturday evenings there with Simply Wooden Creations. So, you know, there are some places you can go and get subbed up and learn some things. And over here, we just have a lot of fun. I try to put up some craft videos every week and maybe some garden videos. And you never know what I'm going to put up. You never know, because I never know. If I don't know, how can I tell you? Yeah, going live with Greg hit his 1K in Wacky's chat. Updated his banner. Yeah, thanks to him and Fireman. I'll tell you what, Fireman has been a godsend to me. He's taught me a lot of things about how to work all this, you know, computer stuff and technology software, and Lord have mercy. I'm old. Well, I wasn't raised with this stuff like some of you young people were. But with all that being said, I think there's only one thing left to say, and that's Brenda's crafting. Be like Brenda. I'll see y'all next week. Have a good one.